23. November 23, Monday.
Today is November 23, Monday. This is all Louis' hard work. So let's take a look at his babies.
It's a work in progress.
Sige, explain mo, mahal.
It's a work in progress. And the well covered here island. Columnar boxwood. And a lot of vertical plants. Here. Okay.
Explain mo tong mga plants natin, mahal.
It's a pillar pencil boxwood, 10 to 12 feet high. It's vertical, so upright.
Yung sunod.
Chinese bamboo.
Chinese bamboo ni Manang.
Yeah.
Ito.
It's ano pangalan? Ashitaba.
Ashitaba.
What's this? Okinawa spinach?
Okinawa spinach.
Ano ba? Dwarf pink banana. And stray papaya. And the planned walkway to our backyard.
Sige, explain mo yan.
This one.
Boxwood, ano pa to?
Nandina.
Nandina.
Gonna be moved to the back. Okay, just here for temporary reasons. This is a gold mound duranta. Gold mound duranta. Colorful leaves. That's about it.
Entrance, one of the entrance for our backyard. Yung bago naming fence.
New fan. New flat.
Anulis. Orange tree.
Here is gonna begin to
Ginger. Ginger? Wild ginger.
became wild after 21 years. After 21 years. My workstation.
Sige, tabi ka sa workstation mo.
Yeah, my workstation. So I have a lot of material to use. Okay. Gonna wait for my pots. I'm gonna be serious about gardening. Lots of plants, shrubs, things like that.
And mga pots ni Louis and soil ni Louis. And yung pile ni Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be my fruit tree section. Lots of calamansi. What's that? Loquat?
Loquat.
Good for diabetes. Calamansi.
Calamansi tree.
Laurel.
Ilang taon na yung calamansi tree natin, mahal?
8 years old, something like that. Laurel. Mayo lemon. All
Bay leaf
plastered in
namin. Very sickly. Or bay leaf.
one. We got new branches here.
Marami nang kailangang i-harvest na calamansi.
Ooh. So,
Anong tawag niyan? Pittosporum?
no. Holly.
Holly?
Yeah.
Spiky holly.
Borford holly.
Ano?
Borford.
Borford?
So good for border plants. The leaves have, thorns at the tip, so that's good for border because that's commercial outside.
May berries din siya.
Yeah.
And our Mayor lemons. Marami na rin bunga.
What's it? Okay. This is my fruitery section. Lemons from seed. So it takes forever to fruit. Still waiting.
Na-miss out natin yung
Which one?
yung tree natin.
Oh, juniper.
Hindi.
No. Mimosa.
Mimosa
Purple color.
with purple flowers.
Oleander.
Oleander.
Planted by Brian.
Planted by Brian Shields. With
Okay.
bright pink flowers. Fuchsia. Our small
Texas sage.
Texas sage. And our non-fruiting olive tree. Very spiky. 21 years old olive tree.
And this is where the magnolia, little J magnolia location will be.
So when are you going to plant that?
Once I get a good price.
Once you have a good price. Okay.
This is a variegated Phytosporum.
From cuttings natin yan.
No, it's variegated, so we got one.
Variegated Pittosporum.
Yeah, and that one is the plain one.
And the plain Pittosporum.
And that's how big it is if it is untended.
And then our palm tree.
Expensive thing in palm tree.
Payatot na palm tree.
Yep, that's now it's 21 years old too.
21 years old palm tree.
Okay.
This is the back side of our house.
Like a palm
Our sago palm.
planted by Junie Carrie Lilo. Carrie Diag Lilo.
Lapit, mahal, hindi ko marinig. Planted by
Junie Lilo.
Junie and Carrie Lilo. They also helped us with our fence. So our guests, if you become our guests, we put you to work.
Earn your keep.
Earn your food.
Belinda Stream.
Okay, explain the
Belinda Stream.
mahal.
Very beautiful cut flowers.
Explain the thorn.
Okay. I need this rose branches here to deter the squirrels from squirreling away
Squirrel.
and digging into my mulch, into my see that? You see that? That's the squirrel looking
The
for
squee.
worms and food.
Why? Why is the
Oh.
squirrel doing that?
Oh, the squirrels learned it from a stray
Chicken.
brown chicken and saw the chicken do it, and the squirrel got the chicken genes and now knows how to look for food in the ground too.
The chicken genes.
But the squirrel will have the chicken DNA. We're gonna teach it to the next generation. and see how it goes.
Malalim din pala yung pagkaano niya.
Yes, they're looking for worms too, just like the chicken.
Explain this, Rose Mahal.
This is a youth hen. A cutting from rose
Up front.
Gonna be a good one. It's a landscape rose, but it's also good for cut flower as a bouquet with a lot of blooms in
Very
one branch. Mhm.
prolific.
And it lasts 1 week in the vase.
Does it smell?
Yes. Yeah, it's got the classic rose fragrance. A dwarf Nandina, that's about the mature size, maybe 1 foot to 18 inches.
Okay.
So good, upright, so it's good for landscaping, especially for borders or front of the yard. And basically, Lamarne rose. The roots are thicker than the twig, than the stem. But the roots are exposed, so it's just barely surviving. But at its heyday, it was a big rose.
Lamarne.
Landscape rose. This is China rose. This is old blush.
Old Blush.
Yeah.
China Rose.
So hybrid pea roses will have usually have China as one of its parents. Very good for landscaping, not as cut flower. It changes color over time. Starts with I think this one pink, and then as it
Guys.
grows older, it's gonna be paler and become white.
Multicolored rose pala siya. Okay. Ito.
I thought that was not a Texas sage. I think this is Texas sage. This is an herb. I don't know what generation it is, but the original one came from Mercer Arboretum. It survives the yard, so it started with red, and then some generations they have pink flowers and even white. So I don't know how it happens, but it just has a lot of seeds, flowers, and spreads around. So you don't have to tend to it. No maintenance. This one is our favorite, especially when in full bloom while we have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We look out the window and this is what we see. And good fragrance. This one is spice.
Spice.
Good landscaping. Not as cut flower. And one branch went down, and this is now the branch was layered. It hit the ground and got some roots, and so this is the second generation spot.
21 years old na rin to, no?
About 20.
20 years old.
Yeah, something like that. So a very good landscape rose. And centerpiece from the breakfast window. Oh, this one. Star fruit, balimbing.
Our balimbing.
Ooh, one fruit fell down.
Oy!
Okay, still green. Right now it has a lot of blooms. This one is a survivor. I think it has survived a cold freeze, a hard freeze, like about 5 times. But still grew up again, and now it's bearing fruit.
Our balimbing is very sweet also.
Yeah, this is a good angle, and you see how many fruit you have. Just how many fruit you have. Look at that. Very prolific.
Wow! Ang ganda!
Mhm.
Ang dami, mahal!
Yep. You see how the hard freeze is. So the original trunk died down, and you got a new trunk that grew on the side, and this is the new balimbing
new
tree. I
tree.
hope we don't have a hard freeze again, and this one will grow another 5 feet or so.
Kailan natin pwede i-harvest na yan, mahal?
When it starts to yellow, it's still very green. When it ripens, turn yellow, and it is delicious. Okay, so it's a perfect balance of sweet and sour.
Sour. Ito.
Ano ba yan? 2 o'clock? 4 o'clock? 2 lovers?
2 lovers.
4 o'clock yung, yung nag-wage, right? So these are the 2 lovers, common variety, and we don't include my feet.
Okay, I want
Okay, and this one is a different variety. I forgot the name, but wider leaves, and once it blooms, it's gonna look beautiful.
another video ulit. Okay, explain naman to.
Oh, there is my nursery. So I got the flax lily variegated. It has now mutated. This one is a plain one, but that's just how it goes. Not a lot.
So, Lewis's nursery.
I hope this one will grow big and survive. This is a rambutan from seed. Another bay leaf. And I don't know what palm is this. I will just pick up some seeds. I got spider lily. And I got this bulbine. It's gonna be yellow and orange. And I have another one that is just yellow.
Ganda.
And they are succulents that they don't need a lot of watering. From cutting, the mothers died, but this is the second generation basil. Easy to grow, just cuttings and they grow.
Is that the one we bought from the grocery store?
That's the second generation. The original one died. Nandina from cutting, easy to grow. Oh, night jasmine, which is Dalmadinose from cutting, easy to grow.
Tapos yung green onions mo.
Oh, those are garlic chives
Garlic chives.
from cutting. So no maintenance. Basically, they grow easy. You divide them, multiply, and you have a lot. Papaya from
Papaya.
seed.
From seed.
Yeah. And you got lemongrass from the grocery, and just cutting, and just the cutting and grows. Oh, this one is tricolor ginger. Doesn't like a lot of heat. One shade.
Tricolor ginger. Yung ilalim niya purple.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, tricolor. But as you can see, it does not like the Texas heat. It likes shade. So I'm learning it from citronella. They call it a mosquito plant.
Bango.
Got a strong aroma
Okay.
and fragrance. Malunggay from cutting, given by a friend, but I have one from seed. Oh,
Dami mong halaman. Ano yung nasa likod, mahal?
hold on. I reserved that for the best. I rustled this from one of the malls in the yard. Cut.
Kwento mo kung paano mo nakuha.
Okay, I had to have a thick face to do it in public and get some cuttings from a parking lot in the mall. And now
So you got that from the parking lot from the mall. Very memorable kamote cups.
Okay, so they have it for landscaping, so I got my own. I need to protect this by winter. is this? I think this is the rue plant.
The what plant?
Rue, R-U-E.
R-U-E?
Mhm.
Uy, nagkaroon na ano natin
Yeah.
from last year.
Yes. The poinsettia.
Poinsettia. Nabuhay from last year.
Yes.
Tapos namula din.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cuttings easy to grow too. So you can have that. Oh, they have elevated the status of our lowly Gabi San Fernando. Now they call it elephant ears.
Elephant ears.
And they have that for landscaping.
More Okinawa spinach.
And one of those, I forgot what the name of that. Okay. This is the yellow bulbine. Easy to grow.
Saffron, ma? Saffron?
Oh, this one doesn't have a bloom, but this is the saffron. Okay.
We harvested
Two.
2 flowers,
Yeah.
6 pistils of saffron.
No, it's stigma.
Stigmas.
Yeah, this is saffron. Okay, it's probably the most expensive spice or food. You need about 75,000 stigma to get a pound of saffron. And one flower has 3 stigmas. And that's it. It only blooms 3 weeks in a year. And to harvest the stigma, you have to do it by hand. That's why it is very expensive. Okay, so that's my work in progress yard. And a lot of things to do.
Okay. And this is our
Sweet potato field.
kamote tops.
And see, they got some blooms. One of this is a purple one.
So we've harvested here many times already.
You know it's purple because the stalk is purple.
Okay.
So the fruit is also purple. And that is very nutritious, a lot of antioxidants. So they just grow fast. Untended.
Si Kasha.
Oh, we see a lot. Nice
From ano yan, di
flower
ba?
landscape. Golden flowers.
From wild.
This is not wild. This is a descendant of one of my original plants. Since because of the pandemic, I did some yard work and the soil got, move around. So there were some dormant seeds. They just grew up after many years of hibernation. So I have this growing surprise. And I have even another surprise plant too. This is the castor bean. I don't know where it came from.
The what?
Castor plant.
Castor plant.
It just grew up here. I don't know where it came from. I did not plant that. It just grew up. Nice colors. But this is, I think, a toxic plant too. So not good for animals and kids. Forgot what kind of pear tree is this. But this is the food for my squirrels.
The food for your squirrels.
Okay. They claim it, so not much I can do. I only get to taste maybe 1 or 2 pears out of it, and the rest enjoyed by the squirrels. Oh, I just have it as a landscaping border tree. But during its prime, it had a lot of branches, a lot of fruit. But now, since the squirrels are enjoying it, let the squirrels take care of the tree. I don't want to do anything with it. Okay, more surprises here. I have a Hawaiian pomelo from seed. Well, it took forever for the seed to grow in a pot. But now this one is starting to grow. and hopefully the growth will accelerate faster and bear fruit in a few years or so. This one's already like 15 years old. This one was given by Larry Ilagan. So this one came from Hawaii, a pomelo.
Hawaiian pomelo, courtesy of Tito Larry Ilagan.
And I have some cuttings here. Hopefully they survive. So I have some Euthyn roses. I think some are surviving now. Yet because I have a new one. And some new growth here.
Nice.
Yeah, so that would be-
Euthyn.
Yeah. Third generation Euthyn. Okay, so landscape rose, easy to grow. And I'm not much scared, but I had some rooting hormones to assist in the propagation. Hopefully I will be more successful this time. And that's my neighbor's dog. Okay. We're surrounded by dogs. Our neighbor to the right has a dog. Our neighbor to the left has dogs. So we don't have to worry about security. Bulbine. Aloe vera, easy to grow, no maintenance. Just divide them and you have a lot. Nandina, easy to grow, cuttings. And now you got the poinsettia, easy cuttings, easy to grow.
Wala na, tapos na.